Hello and welcome. Yandere Simulator is not just popular with player fans, but also creator fans. There are a lot of volunteers contributing to this indie game dev project. And you cannot just donate to the project, you can volunteer yourself as well. On the Yandere Simulator website, there's a page just for volunteers with information about how to do that. And we are going to take a quick look at it. The basic rules are: you have to be at least 18, you have to have professional experience, whatever that means, you have to show examples of your previous work, obviously, and you have to read this whole page. But still, in this video we're gonna discuss these rules, and I hope you will tell me in the comments what you think about them. So these were the basics, kind of a rule number 0. Now it's time for rule number 1. Communication. YandereDev is not only amazing at designing a unique game, he's also great at communicating. He is quite a personality for being the lead developer of a game that has its basics rooted in psychotic murder and perverted enemy tropes. So you have to talk clearly with him. You have to write clear emails. Basically the title has to be very clear. Here he lines out, you have to format it: name, specialty, task, progress. Rule number 2, you have to show previous work. If you can't show anything, then he can't know what you're capable of, and he cannot invest the time to discover you, unfortunately. So if you have nothing to show yet, you should go out and make your own project or contribute to a project with slightly lower ambitions than Yandere. Rule number 3 is basically rule number 1 again: communication. You have to communicate regularly. You have to write once a week, or else he will have to assume that you have given up on your work. And basically, just to be able to keep on going, to not get stuck, he will have to find somebody else to do a task you are assigned to. So yeah, write emails about your progress. Rule number 4 is more of a character trait and again communication requirement. YandereDev describes a situation where he would give the same task to multiple volunteers because he assumes that not all will finish it. I can't really imagine this happening all the time. That sounds a bit cruel, but I don't know what the volunteers are like, so maybe it does happen. If you know any more details, please write a comment. But the basis of this rule is, if your work gets rejected, you need to be able to handle it. Translators cannot yet contribute, it's just too early, text will change all the time. Programmers are actually able to contribute if they know the Unity engine, and they will have to contact YandereDev for details because there's nothing else written there. I'm really surprised to see that. This seems like something that would rarely happen. If you know of any volunteers that actually joined the programming team, please let me know with more info. This is really exciting to see that a project like that accepts volunteer programmers. Voice actors are welcome, of course, with a demo reel and professional experience. Same for 2D artists, only good ones need apply. There is a list of what is exactly needed right now. It's on Google Docs and it gets updated regularly. So you can come back here to this page to see what new things are required. 3D animators have to use Maya. 3D artists have to respect a certain set of rules. It's just basics like polygon count, state of the 3D file, texture resolutions, things like that. Naming conventions. You can see a lot of details in here. After reading this page, you can contact YandereDev. Just go to the contact page, click I want to volunteer, confirm your age, confirm you read the page, and you get the email address. Alright, I look forward to seeing your work in Yandere Simulator. See you in the next video.